Hello everyone, and welcome back to DMG. I found this thing in the e-waste, wasn't planning to make a video on it until I discovered it was not at all what I thought it was. Now, I was thinking, oh, it's like a little monitor or terminal or something, could be worth like 25 on eBay. No, this thing runs an operating system on it. Yeah, on the side here we've got two USB ports. I forgot I don't have to rotate anymore, I have multiple cameras. Then we've got two USB again on the back, flash card, HDMI, don't know if that's in or out, and then Ethernet. Then a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth antenna likely. Then you've got the power in. This thing does not have an internal battery. It runs off of a power adapter. So plugging it in, you get that little red light turning on the side. Probably cannot see that. Also, I did not find it in this good condition. I cleaned it up a good deal. So it comes on with a little boot logo, and then this menu telling you to select Android or Windows. First I'm going to go to Windows 10. Now I am unsure how this works. Like if you just... Does that check? Is that what... I haven't actually like gotten it to boot into... Is that the enter? Because it looks like back. Okay. I guess that is the enter. So is this literally just desktop Windows 10 or something? But on a touchscreen small tablet? Alright, it's rebooting. That's interesting. So I don't know if that Android thing was something that shipped from the factory or something that was added later, because I know there's software you can do that with. Well, it's a bit sideways, and Windows, being Windows, is updating. If I turn it this way, does it? It does. That's kind of cool. In something that isn't really a tablet, like this would probably be screwed to the wall. I'll have to blur that. But yeah, it's not quite a tablet. It would be screwed to the wall probably, or like sitting on a table. So I don't know why they would have it, like have a rotation sensor so that it would flip if it was a stationary device. But I mean, I'm not complaining. It's cool. So it looks like we have internal speakers. Can we hear those? Is there any music? No, there's not. Okay, so it's Windows 10 tablet mode. I dislike tablet mode. I think there's a way to get out of it. Is it an action center? I will take it out of... Yeah, it's got rotation lock setting there. So there's... Okay, so on our desktop, this is an older version of Windows. It's still got that wallpaper. On our desktop, we've got an application called Win2And. Maybe Win2And is some sort of like Windows Android dual boot thing. I'll open it and check it out. Yes, it does have internal speakers. Always show UI. Okay, click the button to switch the system to Android. So I'm not going to do that yet, but that's cool. We've got a 20.3 gig internal disk. And I'm going to grab a keyboard and plug it in so that I can do Control-Shift-Escape. Alright, it's a bit slow. I wonder what this is actually running on. Performance. It is an Intel Atom CPU. Change it to number of logical processors. We have 4 cores at 1.3 gigahertz. 2 gigabytes of memory, Ethernet, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi. And I don't know if that's an M.2 NVMe kind of thing or a soldered chip. Now let's check out, I'll play the good old MIDI. Here we go, onestop.mid. Okay, that's weird. This is volume down. This is volume up. Oh no. It seems pretty responsive. I'm just bad at using it. So that's not its fault, that's entirely my fault. Wait, you can make Windows Media Player tall? I didn't know that. Right? So at this point, it's basically just a thin client with a touch screen. So that's pretty interesting. However, I'm going to try playing some games on it, and that's going to be quite interesting to see. Nothing too new. I am going to be fully wiping this thing before I sell it. So if I fill the drive with ridiculous stuff now, I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be wiping the whole thing anyway. I'm going to download a couple from the archive.org classic PC game collection. Because if it will run on my Pentium 4 HT, it will run on this. Alright, I've adjusted that camera to be a bit better. The screen looks quite good. I want to see what resolution it is really quickly. Change the screen resolution. I miss these old versions of Windows 10. It is 1920 by 1200. Nice, that's it's a higher resolution than my main monitor actually. That's funny. Alright, here we go. It's probably going to be one of the strangest experiences I've had with this game. I'll wipe off the screen a bit. There we go. Because of the tripod, I'm having to put my hands like this. Alright, here we go. That's definitely copyrighted. Oh my god. Alright. think I might go to options, display. I'm gonna crank it up. What can this go to? 1280 by 960, 1280 by 1024. Oh, that's the highest. What if I set it to the highest detail? Can the game run on highest detail on this thing? Not very well, but okay, so on the max resolution highest detail, oh no, I cannot see where I'm going. This is at about 15 frames per second. Yeah, maybe maxing the game out was not a good idea. But I mean, honestly, I'm surprised. It's running quite well. I did not expect this much from a tiny tablet. Now granted, this is a quite old game. Pretty much everything can run this game now. But it's still pretty nice looking. Oh no. That was spectacular. That's probably the funniest crash I have ever seen in this game. Let's see, what was our highest usage? We got a couple spikes in here on this graph, but we never really hit 100%. And our memory never filled all the way up either. That's funny. Okay, I'm never going to update this thing because the newer versions of Windows are just so bloated that they just would not run on this. Okay, I'm going to use the little switch to Android thing to do exactly that. Keeps trying to set the ISO, sorry about that. That whole Need for Speed thing might not have looked too good. But here we are rebooting in Android mode. Alright, here we go. We're on a little Android welcome screen. And we actually have a mouse on Android. So this might be... Okay, so this is the first time setup of this thing on Android. So maybe the Android to Windows thing, maybe that was just included with it, actually. That must have been an included software if Android has never been set up. Because seeing as this thing was in the recycling with the power adapter still plugged in, there probably wasn't much care in formatting it, wiping it, any of that. Plus the Windows install was still on there. So I think that Android dual boot thing was still installed from the factory. So I might set it up later, I don't know. Okay, yeah. It's starting to get really hot. Like, the screen just to the touch is pretty spicy. Okay, is it off? Yes, it is. So I'm going to unplug the power adapter, turn it over, and feel the bottom. Oh yeah, that got hot. Well, this is a very cool little thing. I'm very glad that I picked it up. I might wipe it and sell it, I don't know, but it wouldn't be worth too much. It'd basically just be a little check-in kiosk. I'm thinking of keeping it, just for the laughs. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.